So, Arsenal 2. Good evening 2. Unai Emery once again, Jezza. Absolutely mugs off. Super duper tippity top, super duper Mick. The set piece coach, we had 10 corners today. Well, that went well. Aston Villa had 1. I don't know what was going on with some of our players. Obviously, Saliba was out injured. I'm not using that as an excuse, but we played Jurriën Timber at centre back today. Bottom 5 of aerial duels 1 as a centre back at Ajax before we signed him in the entirety of Europe, by the way. Bottom 5 centre backs for aerial duels. Their second equaliser. Why was our striker the furthest player back other than Gabriel Magalhaes who kept him onside? Why did Thomas Funeral? It was Thomas Partey first half. It was Thomas Funeral second half. He wanted to step out. Gabriel didn't hear it. Kept him onside. Our donkey striker flicks it on. Bang, 2-2. Yeah. Jez, we're 2-0 up. Trossard played well today. Martinelli played all right today. I thought Declan Rice played all right today. Other than that, I'm kind of struggling, other than Gabriel. Gabriel should be the captain, by the way. Yeah, our captain stinks, mate. I'm sick to death of this geezer, mate. Yeah, getting brushed away like a little boy. Yeah, pathetic. Make sure you sub to Arsenal History and More. We're going to do an emergency meeting after Matty's cam. Check out Kenny's. He's outside the ground. He met Andy Slimpar today. He's buzzing. He also had a wave from Unai Emery on the team coach. Kenny waved at him. He waved back. Yeah, maybe he's part of the Rat Army, Jez. I don't know. What did you make of that shit show, mate?
Well, 2-0 up, looking good, all looking favourable. I fucking said it, right, on a watch long I was doing with the Yeti. I said, Unai Emery will go in at half time and he'll do something. And I got it right because he changed something. I don't know what he did change, but he did something.
He brought he brought on what's his name? Luca Dean.
Well, whatever, Lee, whatever, right? Once again, classic situation. We go back and look at Arteta. He was clueless. He didn't know what the hell to do. 2-2, going down. I'm sitting here like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Odegaard, useless, right? I have one thing I will say to you, and this is controversial. Something you can talk about on the emergency stream. I totally disagree with the disallowed goal.
Really?
Right? Yep.
Okay. Go on.
Case in point, fact. Right? Shot was taken by Marino. Right? All Havertz did was do that. His arm was in a natural position. He did that. It bounced off his arm into the goal, deflected. Yep. That is not hand to ball. It's not ball to hand. Look at the laws of the game. I've looked it up, Lee. I looked it up after the game.
Well, let me counter that real quick, and it's not to mud you or put you down, because I love you dearly. Right? I'll show you a picture of it, and then I'll say what the narrative is, and you can then tell me, because you're an ex-ref, so you know the laws better than I do. However, Joe Linton handballed it against Tottenham, passed the ball that led to a goal against Tottenham for Newcastle, yeah? But because his arm was down by his side, it stopped the flight of the ball going past him to a Spurs player. Its natural position, right? The narrative that I understand it is if you handball it, but your arms are in a natural position, but you don't directly score off of that, or it drops to you and you take a touch and score, then it's cool. If it directly leads to a goal straight away, or you bring it down and you score, not allowed. The shot from Marino was off, going out of play, by the way. It was off target, right? This screenshot I've got here, his arm is in a natural position. However, that shot was going wide and it deflected straight into the back of the net. So I kind of understand why it was ruled off. Kenny said that 29 was running towards them lot in the North Bank. Yeah, that side, like to celebrate. But 29 was a bit sheepish with it. He knew he handballed it. whereas some of the other players were looking around. I get what you're saying, and listen, you know the laws of the game better. Jez, you refed. I've never refed. I'm only going off of what I heard when Joel Linton handballed it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, there is a point in the law, right? If he was like standing, he deflected his body naturally. If you go and look at the letter of the law in the FIFA laws of football, he turned his body naturally like that. He's trying to deflect as you would, as I would, right? A ball coming at you 50 mile an hour, you're going to go like that, right? All he did was do that. I think that's a bullshit decision, personally, but it's the interpretation of the law nowadays by referees, VAR. I disagree with it, and that's something for your debate, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be there to fucking debate it because I think it's totally wrong, personally.
No, we can have that debate. Listen, we're adults, Jez. We're not idiots, so like we hear each other out. Yeah,
I'm not. It's not a row. I'm just saying.
No, of course not. Come on, man. Come on.
I think it's wrong, but let's get back to the game. Because at the end of the day, 2-0 up at home against Aston Villa, knowing, and I called this, I bloody called it, right? Unai Emery has come again and schooled Arteta. There was one point, Lee, dear God, right? And I'm getting animated because I'm that pissed off again tonight. Seriously, he's on his knee. He didn't know what to do. He's there, like, what the fuck? And he gets up and he's looking at AirPod and he's looking at the bloody set piece coach. And he's like, what the fuck am I going to do now? What am I going to do? You take off, Lee. You take off a person that scored a goal.
He was playing all right.
Martinelli, who scored a goal, he's trying to make him. He was doing works. He was doing business. You take him off for Sterling, right? Why the hell did you not take off Trossard, who is making an impact as well?
I thought he was our best player, by the way.
But why?
See, people think that we agree all the time, Jez, yeah, and we don't. Because, sorry, it's your fan cam, I'll shut up.
Why the hell do you take off a goal scorer? Trossard, I thought was doing decent business, right? But you take off a goal scorer for a guy that hasn't really impacted greatly. He made a couple of great, decent crosses. I won't deny that. Fantastic. For fucking Sterling. I'm sorry to...
Why not take off Marino for Sterling?
Exactly.
Why not take Odegaard off? Because he was fucking awful again today.
He's shit again.
Yeah, and not only that, yeah. Like when you look at that bench today, Jez, the only player he could have brought on, and it was the only player he did bring on, yeah, was Sterling, because that was our only attacker other than 2 youth players that have never kicked ball in the Prem before. Yeah, our bench stinks. We had Tierney on the bench, right, and he played Skelly. Cool, Skelly earned his position. He done fantastic against Spurs. I'm not knocking that, right? But at the same time, Skelly's a number 8. So why don't you play Tierney and put Skelly in Marino's position if you want to play Partey at right back? Because Skelly knows that position. Why didn't you play Timber at right back, yeah, and play Kivior at centre back? Why? Because you don't fucking trust Kivior, yeah. And then you play Partey in midfield.
Now, I just want to bring this one up on a totally different subject here. On Sky Sports, I watched it. Did you see the young boy in the stand?
Yeah, with the stewards right at the end with the empty seats.
Yeah. Did you see? Did you see?
Yeah.
The stewards come to him. Come on.
You got to get out, mate.
And he was like smacking the seat and giving it all the big one. And the head steward comes across 10 minutes later and says, come on, you got to get out. Fuck you, stewards. Fuck them. That boy, he's probably what, 22, 24?
Yeah, he was 20 odd years old.
Young kid, young lad.
Never seen us win a league, mate.
Big up to you, my friend, because at the end of the day, you sat there and you said what you wanted to say. And I think it's an absolute bloody shit show, right? That boy's probably paying $2,500 a year to have a season ticket, right? And he sat there and hammering it down, saying, fuck you lot.
Mm.
And I will give ultimate respect to that young man. If I ever had the pleasure of meeting him, I'd fucking shake his hand, Lee.
Yeah, he's wasting his money, yeah. Right. And he's never seen us win a league. Yeah. If he's older than mid-20s, I'll be shocked. But even if he is older than mid-20s, we ain't won a league for 21 years nearly, Jez, yeah? Right. So let's assume he's 7. Well, I was 7 when Arsenal won in 89. I didn't really understand what was going on, mate. Yeah. I was just turning 7 the following week, 5th of June. I was 26th of May. Like, so a week and a half, 2 weeks, yeah? Didn't really understand. The way he was having a meltdown, fair play to that guy, bro. I don't know who he is. If you watch the channel, email me. The link's in the description. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, I understand the stewards have got to do a job. Yeah, and I don't know how long after the game that was. Yeah, because I've only seen the clip.
It was 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, tell him fuck off then. Yeah, and that was up a tier as well. So that's expensive. Yeah, that's expensive.
I swear down. I'm sorry, I'm going.
No, don't worry about it. Say your thing, man.
I'm very angry tonight. Very angry tonight. Right, with that situation. If it had been me there tonight, right, and I'm paying 2.5, 3 grand a year for my season ticket, right, and those stewards come over to me, which they probably wouldn't have done, maybe because I'm a little bit older.
No, to be fair, they do. Yeah, depending on how long you stay after. But if that's 10 minutes after, it's not normally like that.
I would have said to them stewards, go fuck yourself, mate. This is my seat. I've paid for it, 2.5 grand, and I will stay here until the lights go out. And there's no reason, Lee, legally, that they cannot stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
They can. I'll just say, no, I want to sit here. It's my seat. I've paid for it. I want to watch the lights go out tonight. Fuck you.
I've paid my money. Adios. But listen, on that bombshell, we'll carry this on the emergency meeting. I can see you're heated tonight, and I get it, mate. Yeah,
I am fucking angry, Lee.
No, I hear it, Jez. I hear it, mate. I hear it. No, don't worry about it. Jez. Swear as much as you like, mate. I don't care. Yeah, say what you got to say. Jez's link will be in the title. Arsenal history and more. What you got coming up on your channel, mate?
Don't ask me that question right now.
Okay, I'll do Matty's fan cam. Check out Kenny. He's outside the ground, or was outside the ground for the fan cam. Check out mine. We'll be live after Matt's fan cam. DJB, Northside, Jezza, Matty, and Igale. So yeah, make sure you come and check that out. He's disappointed tonight as well. I think reality's kicking in for a lot of these people. But listen, make sure you sub to Jezza, and we're out of here. Laters. Cronky out.
People, take care. Take care.